What is going on, everybody? I'm over here on the California Central Coast, and there's a storm system that's moving in from up north, and they're calling it an atmospheric river. Now, to be fair, the brunt of it is going to be felt by Northern California, but we're still supposed to get a pretty decent storm down here. So I decided to come out to the Big Sur Coast and try out a new tent of mine. The original plan was for me to take what's called the Old Coast Road and camp on Pruitt Ridge. There are several cool spots to pitch a tent and all that good stuff, but the Weather Service is calling for strong winds, gusts up to 60 miles an hour, and there are several wooded areas when you go up the coast road. I didn't want to have trouble with trees coming down, and then I might be stuck up there. So I thought it might be a better idea to just stay in the lower elevation. So instead, I'm going to be going to this campground that's right on the coast. I've been wanting to go there for years, but it's always full. Now, to be fair, it's a bit of a dispersed feeling campground in the sense that there aren't any showers, there isn't any running water. I think this campground has fire rings, benches, that sort of things, but that's about it when it comes to its luxuries. All right, folks, I will talk to you in a little bit. I'll see you when we get there. All right, so I've arrived to the campground. I talked to the host. She said that the brunt of the storm was going to be coming right around 11 o'clock midnight or so. Right now, the winds are pretty good. I would say maybe wind gusts of about, 15, 20 miles an hour. It's really not that bad. So before it gets too dark, I'm going to rush to pitch the tent because I'm not that familiar with it. Like I said, it's a brand new tent for me. So I'll chat with you guys once I got her pitched and I am settled in. Lower the camera here because I'm not sure the wind is really picking up. I'm not sure if it's going to be standing for much longer. Okay, that's good. guys, I'm gonna put the camera inside because it's getting absolutely soaked. But anyway, there she is for the most part. Right now I'm just gonna walk around and tidy up the guidelines. I don't think I got them going straight in line with the poles. So I'm gonna go ahead and move them, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Whew, feels good to get out of all these wet clothes. Oh man, everything is soaked. Wow. But no, I'm dry. I'm good. With all the filming, the pitching, and all that, I gotta say, it's a lot harder when you're pitching the tent and you gotta worry about the camera, and then you got the wind blowing. I just feel like everything takes about 3-4 times as long. I'm a little bit concerned because the ground that I put the stakes in is really soft. So if the wind really picks up, I don't know. We'll see. But I did guy out the whole entire tent with 9-inch groundhogs, so that should hold. Alright, I am starving, folks. I'm going to get the stove out, get the chow going, and also get a brew on. Hopefully I'm not going to bump into this. Probably a bad idea. Get wax all over me. Alright everyone, so for tonight I've got Cincinnati style chili with beef from Backpacker's Pantry. I'm going to give these guys another shot. This was about, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago. I had some pad thai from Backpacker's Pantry and it was horrible. It was completely unedible. I don't know, the noodles tasted like plastic. Then we're going to have some Goose Island Bourbon County Brand Stout. So this is an ale. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It's like this tent is leaking. You know, I got the wind blowing from the east, that would be the south, and it's blowing the wind, it's blowing the water directly, it's blowing the water into the tent, and it just seems like, I don't know, I don't know. I'm a little bit flabbergasted. Anyhow, so Goose Island Bourbon County Brand Stout. So this is an ale that has been aged in bourbon barrel. Ooh, that is a dark color right there. Whoop. She almost went overboard. All right, cheers everyone. Ooh, wow, that is strong. Ooh. Oh man, honestly, that's not what I was expecting. It tastes a little bit like a stout, where someone put a shot of bourbon in it. Quite frankly, I mean, you can really taste the bourbon. It is really strong. Oh man, it just keeps leaking. So I keep wiping the floors over here because I got water dripping in from the outer tent. There's this vent that is located right at the top, actually on both sides, and it's dripping right at the zippers right here. Now I noticed that the inner is it's doing the same thing on the other side, and the inner is keeping you dry on the inside. So I think it's just because I've got the inner open on this side, obviously, that it's dripping on the inside. But I'm I don't know, I'm just surprised though, because I thought that you could use the outer without the inner. But yeah. But granted, you know, so I have rain right now that's coming in, literally, it's just coming in sideways. And it's really fine. It's not a strong rain at all. It's just this really fine rain, and the wind is bringing it in inside the cap of the tent. It's got this little cover on the top, and it's just getting moisture all over the inside. So, yeah, anyway. I think my chow should be ready right now. Alrighty, let's give this a shot, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I should probably wear my headlamp with this so I could see what is going on in there. Let's see what the verdict is. Still hot. Huh. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Huh. Okay. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Okay. I can do this. Huh. So, this is what it tastes like. So this tastes like leftover spaghetti, and your drunk dad put some chili in there. You had some leftovers, but there wasn't enough, so you just combined them to make a meal of it. Well, it's pretty good. It's much better than the pad thai, let me tell you that much. So I'm pitched not quite at the edge of the cliff, but pretty darn close to it. So, yeah, so I'm gonna get the brunt of the wind pretty much, and it really should put this tent to the test. Honestly, with this leaking thing, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I gotta say, I'm maybe just a little bit disappointed in this tent. I don't know. I really thought I could eat, have this whole space open, have the vestibule open, and enjoy dinner that way. But I think that you need to have the inner part closed so water doesn't get. I mean, granted, it's not that bad, but it's not really raining that hard outside at the same time. So, I mean, if I was under torrential rain, then I don't know. Then it'd be another story, but I'm not. It's just a fine rain that's just constant, and like I said, it's just coming in from the side. So I don't know. Well, anyway, I need to quit obsessing about it. I'm literally just watching it rain in the tent right now. So they also make a wheat version of this. I'm gonna give that one a shot. I bought it too, but I left it at home. It might be a little less strong than the stout. You know how some stouts have that coffee-ish flavor? Well, this is kind of like that. Regardless of all my complaining, because it sounds like I've just been complaining a lot, I'm loving this, guys. I mean, this is what it's all about for me. Oh yeah, pitching the tent in some horrendous weather, staying dry inside. Well, staying partially dry inside. Oh yeah. For me, this is living the life, folks. This is awesome. Oh yeah. Let's get a little bit more of that going. Oh yes. definitely picking up right now, folks. Definitely picking up. And it keeps raining in here. That vent right here is not waterproof at all. So if you wanted to use this tent as an outer without the inner, I don't think you could do it. I mean, at least not in the rain. You could do it in the snow. I don't think that would be a problem. I don't know, unless there's just something that I did pitching it wrong. I mean, it's literally just leaking at all the zippers. Now I see the main door leaking. Am I supposed to seam seal this tent? I didn't do that. If I was supposed to seam seal it, then yeah, that's definitely user error on my end. But I thought that they came, I thought for the price that you're paying for these, they came seam sealed and ready to go. But yeah, I mean, right now it is just coming down in here like, I don't know, guys. This is just hilarious. Let me see here. Let me just check out the water situation in the tent, the leaking. Woo! Wow. Oh, man. Hilarious. I gotta show you this, guys. Alright, so, let's see. Let me get the light going. Right there you could see that the door zipper is leaking like crazy. The zipper above it is the one for the vent. That's also leaking. And this is how much it leaked in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. And the tent is pitched correctly with the back end into the wind. So label side into the wind. Blown away. So the good thing is that on this side, it's completely dry. So once I close the inner off, then I'll be perfectly fine, I think. Unless the zippers start, well, the zippers are dry on this side. So I should be all right. Folks. And also, fellas, 1,000 subscribers. Cheers to that. I really appreciate it. I think I'm like at 1,100. So let's do a giveaway. An air pad. So either a Thermarest Xlite. They also have an Uberlite. Whichever one you guys want. So just let me know down below. And let's give it 2 weeks. Because the thing is, I don't really get that many views on my videos. I mean, some I do. Some it's kind of interesting. I get quite a bit. I get like maybe, I don't know, whatever. For me, like a couple thousand is a lot. But, I'll get like maybe 500 or 600 within a couple weeks. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the video. So 2 weeks after I release this video, I will announce the winner, and I'll do so on my Instagram accounts. If you guys want to follow me on there, that's Alex on the Mountain, same thing. But I'm going to come back and comment underneath who won the air pad. So just comment down below which one you want. Do you want the Xlite or you want the Uberlite? And in 2 weeks after I release this video, I'm going to do a drawing. And then I'll respond to you guys anywhere in the world. Doesn't really matter where you guys live. You guys live in Europe, you guys live in Asia, you guys live in the US. Doesn't matter. Amazon ships everywhere. Yeah, I really appreciate it, fellas. 1,000 subscribers, that is awesome. And especially I haven't been doing many videos. It's been tough with the kiddo. And then plus with my ADD. I started another channel. So I'm doing the Nature Nomad. Now this is just going to be Naturescape. Well, this tent is definitely good in the wind, though. I mean, it is definitely, yeah, it's doing good. It's all the gusts coming in and all that. Tonight's gusts are supposed to be 45 miles an hour. So, not bad at all. And like I said earlier, I was a little bit worried because the ground, the soil around here is pretty soft. So even though I have the 9-inch stakes, I'm worried that, you know, if the gust is strong enough, it might just pull one of the pegs out. I don't know. And collapse the tent on me. So this tent has 9mm poles, which is good. And you got 3 of them. So this is a true geodetic tent. So you've got 3 poles instead of 4. Sorry, 3 poles instead of 2. Which makes this a geodetic tent, and these are some of the best when it comes to rough weather and winds and all that other stuff. Whew, yeah, it is really chucking it down, folks. Now it has started. The bad weather is upon us. Living the life. Living the life in a leaky tent. Oh man. I don't know if I should be this happy. I mean, blowing $1,000 on this tent and it's just leaking all over the place. Okay, back to the giveaway, guys. So I'm not going to announce it on the title or anything like that. So this is only going to be for my loyal viewers. And again, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for following me. Because I know my stuff is kind of, I don't know, you know, I just don't really post a lot. I wish I had more time. There it is. I'm just going to close up shop over here. Meaning I will close the doors because it is coming in pretty bad right now. I think the rain's picked up. The rain's definitely picked up. And it is, the water is just coming in pretty bad. Oh. It's getting worse, folks. It's definitely getting worse. Whoops. Uh-oh. Got some wax that just spilled all over the place. Yeah, the wind is definitely picking up. And so is the rain. Yeah, it is going to be a long evening, folks. I'm probably not going to sleep very well. But that's fine. I mean, you know, it's not like I come out here to get a good night's sleep. Honestly, I just stay awake most of the night. I'm just, you know, so excited to be out here. And then I'll just drive home and plunk myself right in bed. Settling in for the night. I went outside to go get another towel to dry things down. I noticed a couple of raccoons running around. Anyway, nothing to be afraid of. A buddy of mine went camping with me, and he saw a raccoon, and that's it. He left his tent, went back to his Jeep, and spent the whole night sleeping in the back of his car. But anyway, so yeah, there you have it. You know, now I'm noticing water come in through the inner over here. So I'm not sure if you could see it. Right over here I noticed a lot of water, moisture coming in. And this is definitely not condensation. Yeah, so I'm going to reach out to Mrs. Hilleberg. She's actually on my Facebook page. I belong to the Hilleberg group, and I notice her occasionally answering to
to people on there when they have questions about their tents. So, I don't know. It kind of makes you wonder with maybe like all these supply constraints and all that, maybe they had some issues with quality control. Anyway, everybody, I am completely beat, so I'm going to hit the hay, and I'll see you in the morning. My rain gear back on, and I'm going to walk around the tent, check on the guidelines again, because I think the wind has picked up a little bit more now. Even it feels like the head end of the tent is moving in a little bit more. So I'm going to go check on the guidelines and the pegs and all that good stuff. All right, let's go have some fun. Ugh. Looking good. Looks like it's a little bit loose. Okay, these are good. Wow, it is just brutal out there, folks. Brutal, brutal, brutal. I'll put on my rain jacket real quick. Ooh, it is pretty bad out there. Ooh, nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. Oh, I gotta wipe down this camera. It is just absolutely soaking. What an evening, guys. What an evening. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but the rain's really picked up, as you can hear, and the wind subsided, so that's good. It's about 1:30 in the morning. So far it doesn't look like I'm going to get much shut-eye.
Good morning, everybody. So I fell asleep probably around 2 a.m. when the wind stopped blowing. The rain just picked up and just kept pouring all night till, I don't know, maybe 6 a.m., 7 a.m., something like that. And it was just really, really, really strong rain. But the interesting thing is that once the wind stopped blowing, then the zippers on the inside quit leaking. Even though the rain intensified, I had no more leaking issues on the inside of the tent. So I think that it's just one of those things, because the wind was so strong and pushing that fine rain through this cap right over here, just inside, and then onto the vents that are just literally right there. And these things are not that waterproof. And I think that was the issue. So, yeah, I don't know. So I'm still a bit surprised that would happen, but it could be that these tents are really just made for snow and they weren't really designed for those kind of conditions that the tent was in last night. Let's see here, I'm looking for my matches. Oh, it just started raining again.
After I returned home from this adventure, I reached out to Hilleberg, sent them a video demonstrating what issues I was having, along with an explanation of what happened. They got back to me the very next day and told me that this problem does happen every now and then, but is typically a rare occurrence. The company did confirm that the vent fabric isn't fully waterproof, and neither are the zippers, but typically the cap, or hat if you will, is able to keep water at bay in most situations. So given the fact that I was in an atmospheric river storm, I agree with their thinking and will keep using the tent. I really like the Allak's features and overall layout for a two-person shelter. But I'm curious as to what you would do. Let me know down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, ladies and gents. If you like the content, please give it the old thumbs up and consider subscribing. Cheers, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.